Try check 1, 2, 3. And so it begins. Overlanding. I haven't been able to escape the 1,000 dang YouTube recommended videos about this, and I have to say, it looks insane. The adventure, the expedition, the ability to have a whole mobile base camp in a single setup, and there's no wonder why it's blown up all across the US. It's seriously camping on wheels, but those wheels can climb a mountain, and you can set up a camp anywhere, and you're not restricted to backpacking the weight. But there's one problem. Where do I start? Well, luckily I have an overwhelming number of these dang Colorado off-roading trail books, which is quite convenient because this would be a great place to start. First thing that caught my eye was the 4-mile area. It's about 24.7 miles of loop, and it's only 2.5 hours away near Buena Vista, Colorado. It's a beautiful area, not heavily trafficked, and there's camping right at the beginning. Bingo. I think we found our trail. Set camp. I have to say, I'm really starting to appreciate the setup I'm building here. Besides the really squeaky drawer, the system is really piecing itself together. I'm definitely in the building stages of this setup, but I'd say I'm proud of it. I've yet to get a roof rack, or a better cooler, or a fridge for that matter, but the janky setup is my own, and that's something that I'm kind of proud of. And for today's camping meal, we're going to be making some pre-made creamy Italian pasta. We have the pasta, and then we have the sauce with a little bit of pepper in it as well. I chose pre-made because it's going to actually allow me to make such an energy-consuming meal. Boiling water is not propane friendly, and I don't want to be cooking for the rest of the night, so I decided to take the easy route. Cook and mix everything at home, throw everything in a pan, and heat it up. Tasty food. I think we're all done. So, let's get the food all finished, nice and warmed up. About to go to bed. We're just like kind of getting the vehicle, but look at this. That's why we do it. Look at that. Look at that. Ridiculous. Rise and shine. It's a new day and it's time to get on the trail. But first, a quick breakfast. Nothing fancy, just some good old-fashioned instant oatmeal. Nothing seems to beat it. For today's trek across the 4-mile loop, I honestly don't know what to expect. It's labeled as a beginner's trail, but I have no reference for what that means. The pictures seemed extremely tame with there being a lot of dirt roads, but I have no doubt there will be some rough patches. Slightly concerning because it is my first solo overlanding trip. Actually, I guess my first overlanding trip in general. It will be a fresh experience for sure. The trail starts nice and slow. Dirt roads as expected, but I'm honestly concerned that this is the entirety of the trail. Be careful what you wish for, I guess. In this aspen grove. Oh, that's beautiful. You'll hear me say it a million times, look at this dang view. I honestly wish this did it justice, but driving through these aspen groves is something tough to beat. This is supposed to be beginner. Doesn't feel like beginner, but maybe I'm just like below beginner. Absolute novice. So beautiful. Now this road is the stuff I like, where there's not a lot of bumps, it's just rocky. I know my tires and my vehicle can handle that. The divots are, I just don't know what to do. If you have any overlanding recommendations, critiques, I am totally open to feedback. Is there a way I should be doing this? I'm a complete novice. What I want to do is I'm going to go, so I'm a part of the Overland Bound group, and they have a lot of meetups, so I think I'm going to go on a meetup and potentially film a video with some of the guys, potentially, because I would love to learn from them and try to get better at this, because this is something that's pretty dang fun, but also frightening, like such, and I'm definitely not doing it right. I know that for a fact. So let me know if I'm doing anything crazy ridiculous. Love to have some feedback, but nonetheless, oh, this is quite a bit rocky. Whoa, this is steep. Okay, so we just made it into Chubb Park. Just making sure I was on the right track. This area is so nice. It's really easy. It's literally just a dirt road with a few rock and maybe a few divots. And this is what I enjoy. It's super not mentally intensive. I don't need to focus a whole lot, just drive a few feet. It's relaxing, it's thoughtless, and I think we're coming up to a little bit more challenging area. I went through one of the easiest spots, but it has such beautiful views. Well, the worst case happened, and some ATV guys that passed me warned me that the gate is closed, which absolutely sucks since I wanted this to be a great start to my off-roading record, but you can't ignore the great experience of it all. That's why we do this, right? It's not for the finish line, it's for the process, and enjoying the small moments. Whether it was me freaking out over some pebbles, or annihilating a massive bowl of pasta while enjoying the sunset. This may have not been the most epic expedition you've ever seen, but it was a journey, and a cool one at that. I'll see you in the next one.